Exactly.
All this prophecy happening. How long you been teaching out here? Huh?
I only been teaching for today, or like I've been out.
Just here in general.
Oh, like almost over a year. I know.
Really?
I know if I was teaching on Halloween, so I know when I pass Halloween, I know it's been a year. You know.
What in this spot?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Damn, because you know, me and another brother used to come out here and teach right here. But it was on Saturdays when we used to come out. And it ended a couple of months ago, but we used to come right here.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember there's some other brothers that came. What's his name?
Who was brother I used to teach with? What was his name?
Doc. There was a dude named
Doc,
Doc.
the older cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, the older cat. And there used to be a guy that used to be with him.
Yeah,
like
younger dude.
Okay, that's the guy I used to teach with. I forget his name actually because it was the stuff that went down. I can talk to y'all.
Juan, yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. They was going off on the scriptures. That's why I had to break away. I really did.
There was a dude that used to come out here with Doc. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Older cat, tall, kind of tall.
Okay.
This
Oh yeah. No, I think I know who.
No, I'm talking about. Well, I mean, it was.
He has a truck. He drives a truck.
I don't know, but
okay.
probably it's probably that cat, man. He had a Shield of David.
Oh, but I rebuked him. He stopped wearing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
so I figured he was sincere.
Oh, okay. Well, I rebuked him for carrying a gun. I was like, yo, how you gonna come out here with a pistol? I was like, all you need is the scriptures. Like, what are you doing? But
I don't think I've seen him.
I felt like he was an agent. That was my.
Except I seen him the first time I met him. He did have his pistol on him, but he was coming. He like stopped his car and came up. I mean, we can, but if you're teaching, you know, we don't need that, you know. The angel of the Lord and kept around them that fear him.
Right.
You know.
Where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name. You
Exactly.
Know what I'm
Exactly.
But. And pretty much it all went to hell after that. Well, last time we was out here, it was Dogwood Festival. We was teaching right here in the Dogwood Festival.
I was here in the Dogwood Festival too. I was right over there.
You was teaching?
Yeah, I was teaching right in the Dogwood Festival.
So we didn't even run into you. We was right here because there was some other Israelites that we saw out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember there was a dude with a he had a shirt. I don't know if he might have. It seemed like it was like a shirt Sabakin he used to wear. Yeah, come on, man. I saw the guy, I was like, looked at the garment, I was like, he probably GMS.
Yeah, with the long garments.
GMS, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, you know, yeah.
That's what even there was two brothers down there. I stopped like maybe 3 weeks ago. And he said they weren't really teaching for too long, but they said they messed with all the camps, you know? And they was getting mad for like saying GMS has all the truth or 100% truth, but then they don't understand. It's talking about everything that they bring out isn't true, you know? That's what that 100% truth is talking about.
Yeah.
It's just.
But you know, I mean,
it's good that they're out here because it's faith, but at the same time, it's like we talked about the Samaritan woman, right? John 4, and they were saying it was Israelite when what GMS teaches that it's
not
a heathen, yeah. And what else? The Syrophoenician.
What about the chip?
Oh, the chip. They actually the younger cat. I'm pretty sure he set the mark, but he said that they never went into it, right? They were never taught it.
Right.
I'm like, that's a big anti-prophecy.
Right. You got to
know it, right? Even down there, they said they any question I had and they didn't want to answer it, they went to in Corinthians, I believe, where it says that we see through a glass darkly, or
it's escaping me right now. Well, see, that was another reason me and Quan had to stop teaching, because like we didn't really agree on everything. And it's like, you know, we can't really walk together unless we agree.
Exactly.
Like, and you know, he don't believe that our nation can mess with even women. I do. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he didn't even believe because we was talking about the difference between GMS and like over a phone, like 4-hour conversation, right? And he wanted me go into the rape thing. I went into it, I brought out the scriptures, and it's like it's in the scriptures, right? Even Ishmael, they do it. Like there was a lesson the brother just put up where a woman, she like a young woman like 11 years old, you know, gets married to a man, right? He probably 22 or something, but that's because she already had her period, you know.
Well, and also that doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna take her at that time. Like they, you know, they can
exactly
wait
too.
15, 16, 17. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, but people are too. They're just, you know,
emotional.
they drink that Babylon juice. Yeah,
exactly.
You know, it's that Babylon juice. So,
right here, this is what this is the ultimate thing. If they don't want to answer, this is what they bring out. 1 Corinthians 13, verse 12. It says, "For now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then shall I know, even as also I am known. And now abideth faith, hope, charity, these three, but the greatest of these is charity." But really, what that is going into, we're gonna know in the kingdom. We're gonna understand all things in the kingdom.
Okay.
Right now, we're only know what's in these scriptures.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
But that's what happens when people go out and think that the Most High didn't give teachers. You know, that they went into these scriptures and they got the whole understanding.
Okay.
You know.
Well, you know, the eye shall see the teachers, but I think partially it's that. You know,
The Most High is gonna work with you.
Yeah. It takes time, and you know, a lot of people, you know, doing these unity camps and shit. It's like, we gotta be on one doctrine, man, because it's like if somebody came up, like there was a couple of times.
Oh wait, what if you came up right now was like, oh yeah, teach the same thing, but get this out of here.
Right. We don't need to sign.
We don't need to sign no more.
And a lot of people believe that, which is like, well, how we gonna tell people they Israelites? They can't even, you know what I'm saying? But
What was that one? Yeah, like they're saying that Esau can make it and all
Esau's
crazy
the
stuff.
Arabs and all that
Yeah.
crazy nonsense.
Or like the clouds are actually clouds, not talking about the chariots.
Right.
It's all mixed up. That's why you really tell who's awake and who's asleep, you know?
Come on. A lot of people I don't even think really believe in the chariots. I mean, besides the people that push it, like they believe we're gonna get salvation, but they don't know how.
That's so crazy. Like our whole salvation is based on these chariots too.
Right.
You know that these chariots are actually gonna beam us up from this destruction.
People don't believe that, but you even seeing now the Navy's admitting it. You know,
Exactly.
all these, you're starting to see
It happens so quick.
Yeah, come.
That's why you
Hey,
know
well,
that it's
what
times.
does it say? Our salvation is nearer to what we believe.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It says the strangeness of his salvation, and in this scripture, Isaiah 60:8, it says, "Who are these that fly as a cloud and as the doves to their windows?" Right? That's talking about the ones that get saved, you know, and they're gonna be saved with these chariots. And what it says that Yahawashi is gonna come with the chariots.
And every eye shall see.
But it's really those who, because some of these people they go out, like that's why it's actually good to do videos during the week. Because some just come out and do this, and then go back home and then wait till Saturday to even
Right,
look
they're
into something.
a nigga throughout the whole week. And
Exactly.
Then, you know, you're Israelite on Saturday.
Exactly.
Sunday.
And it's a fearful thing. Because you know there's ups and downs in this truth. I know you saying you've been in this for longer than me. You know, 7 years. I can't even.
But you know, it's funny, man, because I remember when I was first, you know, starting off with it. You know, I'm checking everything. You know, hearing what they say, checking it. But it's like even though we only see a small, you know, microcosm of it, it's like I've seen the truth grow so much, man. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Like most I'm pouring out the spirit, man. These people. They don't know this place on the show.
Some of them don't even believe. That's how. What you think on Nate, like the IUIC and them?
I think he's the police. I think that he's terrible. But I mean, you know what? Listen. You know, I mean, you know, a lot of people be like, oh, well, the Most High is not dealing with this group, not dealing with that group. Which, in reality, the Most High is dealing with all the groups, but he's not going to give everybody necessarily the 100% truth, because I mean, would we get salvation as soon as we would if IUIC wasn't out there teaching? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Even if we might not agree with everything that they say, or ISUPK or whoever, but
They're still fulfilling prophecy.
Right. So I mean, you just got to go with the, you know. And I mean, I'm GMS Sakari. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't really around. I came in end of 2017. That's why I started learning. But they were already out.
Who'd you first see?
Oh, I saw GMS Louisiana Saints.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first, and I was like, what the heck? And I just kept watching their videos, and I didn't even know there was more places in there for a long time, you know?
Yeah. But then you start getting those suggestions popping up.
Yeah.
Start seeing the elders.
Oh, and then with Adam Abbott, this is after I started teaching already. I don't know what they was going into, but then I like commented something, and then he snapped back and he's like, "Oh well, you don't have nothing on your page. You're not teaching or anything." But then I had tons of videos. Like you didn't even look at my channel to see all these videos that I have, and then he deleted it.
Oh, he deleted it.
Yeah, he just deleted it.
You know what?
It's just. You can't be fugazi in this truth because you're gonna be exposed.
Right. You know, and I ain't gonna lie, that's one thing that I hear a lot of people say, well, you ain't doing the work, I don't think people realize that the work is more than just coming out and teaching, because everybody's not a prophet. You know what I mean? Like,
what's that? Let me get it real quick. It's really a day-to-day thing. You know, every morning. I know I have my slip-ups. I know I want to be perfect. It's just fast.
A righteous man falls 7 times. You know what I mean? I mean, but don't get me wrong. Teaching is, I mean, it's how all of us came in here. You know what I mean? Like so.
And this is actually fun. You know, doing this work. You know, this is James 1:23. It says, 22. It says, "But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was." Right? "But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty and continueth therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deed." You know? And that goes into like you know how we have the commandments like doing the beard and, you know, believing in Yahawashi and studying and such like that, you know, and not eating pork and stuff. That's really, those are things that we can do daily, you know, and watch for daily. You can't, everything you like eat and such, you gotta be certain, you know, even though it is defiled, certain that, it's not,
amongst the Gentiles,
that it's not shrimp or it doesn't have this and that in it, but you know, there is slip-ups in this thing.
Yeah, and that's where the grace comes in.
Yeah.
You know, we're rehearsing the righteous acts here.
That's crazy. It almost took a year for me to meet somebody who's following GMS.
That's, you know what? Hey, all praise to the Most High.
Yeah, true.
But cause well, you know what? It's funny because when I met, what is his name? He told me his name was Timothy. That was the guy's name. He said his name was Timothy. I was with Doc. He said that the day we first saw him, he said there was a GMS brother out here earlier because when we was down there.
You know, I used to come out early Saturdays. Yeah. See, exactly.
I had to go to work around like 4:30, so we used to come out maybe about 2:30.
I used to. Oh yeah.
So that's the spirit.
Look, so, I had to go to work at 3 in the afternoon, so I come out like 11. You know, and then I'll be done. I'll probably leave like 2:05 and just drive straight to work. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so that makes sense. So it was you that you brother was talking.
Exactly.
Okay. Good.
And it's just. So where are you teaching now?
Right now.
you know, because this is important,
Yeah,
you know,
right.
and I'm not gonna forsake us meeting, bro.
Yep.
Let me get the information right now.
Call me Ayam.
Ayam,
Yeah.
boy, Tazwan.
If you call me when I say that,
Okay. Let's see.
mine is 910. Well, I just got on the phone.
I know I saw it, I'm like,
Yeah, man, you know, had to step up on a little
yeah,
bit.
true. That's what I was thinking. Because then I could go live. You know, I got the GoPro, but I want to go
That's
live.
exactly what I got too. I think I got a 5. I haven't even used. We didn't record none of our sessions when we was out.
I saw
there.
that too.
We weren't recording.
I saw that too, and he would bring the big camera, Juan,
Mhm.
but then he say only record 15 seconds. Like, okay, that's wasting your time.
Right.
You know?
We'll
Okay,
see.
910.
Oh, my fault. 910.